Welcome back. Well, it's that sort of a day, right? Buy the dip has worked and sell the rise as well. Both of them have worked. And as we speak, the Nifty is actually in the middle of the high and the low of the day. But Nimesh joins us to give us an insight into dealing room chatter. Well, Nimesh, it's that sort of a day, a bit of consolidation. It was good to see the dip getting bought into, but some nervousness at higher levels.
I guess the nervousness at the high levels is only because there is supply and there is a large sell basket is what I understand at a leading FI desk. Maybe that explains, that the top got sold into as well. But what the good part was, we saw a good recovery from the intraday lows, and I guess there is a bit of retail support as well, which is and again, the broad sense I got is that markets don't fall on same reasons again and again and again. So I get that clearly got in the kind of reaction we saw in the markets today, not only in Rani Group stocks but in general for the overall markets as well. I guess we're seeing a very sharp reactions to earnings for this quarter, and that's going to be the trend, right? And we've been saying this for a while now that watch out for big reactions in earnings. Today, classic example, Sun TV is down 10%, Voltage is up 10%, Jubilant is up 9%. So I guess that's the kind of market we are in. We'll see very sharp reactions to earnings. But the big trigger to watch will be the MSCI rebalancing, which will get announced tonight. India markets will get to react tomorrow morning. There are some individual names which will get impacted. I guess the biggest inflow is going to be in Vodafone Idea of nearly $280 million. But in general, net, I'm told there could be an inflow of close to $2.5 or $2.6 billion. So I guess that's one big trigger to watch out for as far as the MSCI rebalancing is concerned. I was at the conference, Nigel, and while everybody seems to be quite cautious at these levels, markets are at high levels, valuations are not supportive, but the amount of interest that I saw in mid-cap and small-cap stocks, the amount of meetings which are lined up, one of the guys in MK was sharing with me, the sales side guy, that there are some 6,700 meetings lined up in 3 days.
Wow.
So that's the kind of interest which is still there for Indian markets and for the broader market stocks. But there is a bit of caution out there from larger investors, but the interest seems to be quite high as far as India is concerned.
Okay, all right. Let's get to individual stocks. Then we'll be waiting by for that MSCI rejig announcement. But what about other stocks? What are you picking up?
So in terms of individual names, the first stock is ABB. A bit under pressure today, largely on back of profit booking. But I understand there's going to be a clean out trade in ABB very soon. So watch out for that large block in ABB soon. The second name is Sun TV, down 10%, but there is large selling as well, is what I understand. There are multiple downgrades as well. So Motilal, Kotak, all downgrade the stock today on back of weak quarter one. So compared to Z, it was a very weak quarter for Sun TV, and hence a big reaction on that stock. The third name is Skipper Limited. The numbers were decent, but again, I understand the company is likely to raise funds via QIP or via pref issue very soon. So there could be a large fundraising in Skipper Limited going forward. And the last is a couple of large blocks or fundraising. So Bharti Airtel is something to watch out for. Again, there is a very strong buzz of or indication of a large block coming in Bharti very soon, and also in Hindustan Zinc. So while there were reports of government looking to sell stake by OFS, but I understand before that, Vedanta the promoters could come and do an OFS very soon in Hindustan Zinc.
And Bharti is that the overseas stake, right?
The large shareholder, yes, Prashant, the large shareholder. Basically, it's been quite reported now that it's Singtel who's looking to sell a large stake in Bharti Airtel. So that's been long pending. There is a very high chance that could absolutely in a day or two.
And that MSCI list is coming tonight, Nimesh?
It will come tonight, yes. It will come tonight. Yeah. So India market will get to react only tomorrow morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So lots going on, including those meetings that Nimesh spoke of. A large number out there over the next couple of weeks.